Welcome to the Daily Review. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading. And today is June 28, 2024, and today is Friday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, we're watching Amazon keep strong and keep the market strong, forcing the NASDAQ higher. But first, looking at today's major economic events. So at 2:30 South African time, out of Canada, we have a GDP number coming out. And out of the United States, same time, PCE Price Index number coming out. Now looking at the various markets, starting out with the Forex symbols, the Australian dollar makes that fade correction after that interest rate decision, spiked it, and it's back on its lows. Now looking at the indices, the Dow Jones remains unchanged while the NASDAQ pushes higher. Now looking at commodities, gold bouncing while oil keeps strong and pushes and gainings to the upside. Now looking at the stocks, it's Amazon, Google, and Meta that are showing some strength. And lastly, cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin remains unchanged. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. Okay, we're going to start with the majors here just to show a couple of things. Euro USD does slowly move downwards with a small trend downwards, but okay, we're back on our lows here, so this may break down. If it does, it's something you want to be in it. Okay, now jumping into the Australian dollar, this is what I'm talking about. Earlier this week, we had this spike. Okay, this spike pushed us to 66.86 because of that interest rate decision. Now we came right back down, we tested again, and right back down, and we pushed even lower. That is a crazy trade. It's easy. It's just playing the trend, the range, and that's all it is. Just short the top of it, cover the bottom of it. It's easy. Okay, really very easy. However, now we're at a point of really a big change because we went further down to 66.27. The question is whether or not this bounce is going to be sustainable, or we're going to continue breaking further down. Now jumping into commodities, all right, looking at gold. Gold gets that bounce at that supporters level of 22.96, just hit it and moved right back to 23.26. A nice move to the upside. Okay, again, it's also range-bound trading, very simple trades. Now jumping into the US markets, the Dow Jones did nothing. Okay, however, looking at the NASDAQ, we did see a move to the upside, 20,125. Now, what pushed us higher? So let's take a look at it. Meta, formerly known as Facebook, is closing in on that all-time record highs. If we look at also Amazon, showing some strength, keeping strong at that breakout position. That's very important. Okay, if we look at Microsoft, also keeping somewhat strong, but not super strong. Okay, however, it's right there. It's also right there. It's about $3 off of its all-time record highs. And lastly, looking at Google on its dead highs. So it's all very strong. The markets are very strong right now. You got to keep this in strength. If they break out really quickly all at one time. Now, lastly, looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin gets a bounce unchanged here. However, there's one more thing I wanted to display, and that's Tesla. Excuse me, I didn't show this before. Tesla gets a nice move to the upside on resistance-ish level. If it breaks above this 197, we could see it going back above 200. That's a play that could still work itself out. All right, so keep that in mind for later today. This is Fed Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.